From the biggest moments
Can you believe it?
to gold medal championships,
Sidney Crosby, the golden goal!
it's your update on Canada's game. You're listening to the True North Ice podcast with Jacob Ewing and Caleb Schneider.
Welcome back. True North Ice podcast here with you once again for another great episode. Today we are talking basically NHL. We're going to talk about Canadian players that are standing out and how poorly the Canadian teams are doing right now. Montreal and Winnipeg are looking good, though. How are you doing, Jake?
Doing good, man. Doing good. We're a couple weeks into the season now, so everything's kind of getting underway. A lot of these teams who have had maybe a slower start are starting to figure things out, and it's been fun. It's hockey's back, which is the main point. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of get into it. Talk about some teams that have had some hot starts, some of the teams that have been in the dumpster to start. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah. Like I said last week, October's the best time of year. We're getting close to Christmas, but right now we've got everything's buzzing, sports galore. And the NHL season is off to a great start, in my opinion. We've got some interesting teams that are doing really well. We got some players that we hope to do well and are doing pretty well. And it's getting really interesting with some of these Olympic picks for these borderline guys now. It's going to be fun, and I'm excited to dive into it. Do you have a hot take, my friend?
Not right now.
So I will say a hot take.
Yes. So let's just hear yours.
All right. Well, you're going to have to come up with one.
We'll see.
Okay. My hot take is the Montreal Canadiens will win the President's Trophy.
Okay.
What's your initial thoughts, buddy?
I mean, it's definitely a hot take. I mean, they've had a great start of the season. I mean, 7-3 through the first 10 games. That's nothing to write home about. That's great. President's Trophy is like it's such a hard thing to achieve. You have to have longevity through the season. You can't be snake bitten with injuries. They just lost Patrick Laine, which is a loss. Maybe not the most major loss, but
Not super impactful.
No.
I think he wasn't doing super hot. That he's not a crazy impactful player, at least to start the year.
To start the year, yes, but I think the thing about President's Trophy teams is that when eventually some of the players who are on fire now are going to drop off, and you have to have step up from other players.
You never know,
depth is
though.
a big thing. No, I don't. But
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of
For sure.
do.
No, yeah.
That's just how the NHL season works, right? It's an 82 game season. I mean, right now Jakub Dobeš is playing great. He has the best, I think, goals against average in the league, which is good. Can that be held up for an entire season? That's another question. I mean, it's right now, it's a good take. I just don't know. I think it's going to be one of those teams that has been a juggernaut for a while now to win the President's Trophy. I just feel like that's how it always ends up shaping up. I mean, the Jets did it last year, and they weren't the craziest of juggernaut. Mind you, they were a good team coming into last year. And Montreal's a good team too. But top of the league, if it happens, that'd be great. That'd be great for them, right? They look very positive out to go.
One thing I look about, you talk about the goaltending. Montembeault was the starter coming into the year, and now Dobeš has definitely taken that. They both played 5 games now, but Montembeault has been horrible. So I see a little bit of. I feel like he's going to come back a little bit, and he's going to look better, and that leaves room for regression. Dobeš is not going to keep a .940 save percentage and a .177 goals against average, but one thing I know you had the question about is the defense going to hold up, and is the goaltending going to hold up? And right now, the defense looks stronger than ever, and I don't see a fall off. I think this is what it's going to be, and you know what? They're getting a lot of goals scoring right now. I think it can hold up. It's not even a crazy pace. Like Nick Suzuki's got 13 points in 10 games. Like I could see 100 points. Cole Caulfield's a point a game right now, and he's got 7 tucks. Like that's what we expected of him. Like they're hitting their prime. This is what we thought they're gonna do 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, this is what we'd project for the 25-26 season. And I mean, I've been saying it for a while. Like they're gonna win a couple cups. I don't know if it's this year, but soon. They're going to be the first Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup since '92, and they're pretty darn good, man. It's pretty crazy, and they just lost Caden, like a top 4 defenseman, Caden Gooley's out, and they're still holding up pretty darn well. So
we'll see. I think I don't know. The President's Trophy is just a big stretch. But if they didn't, wouldn't surprise me. If they're definitely going to be a top 10 team in the league. I think every team's going to have a hot start. Like the Red Wings have had a hot start. Obviously, the
Devils.
Canadians, the Devils have had a very hot start.
right.
And these are a lot of these teams that were on like the bubble last year to being like one of the top teams in their division. I don't know. We'll see. I just think a season's long, and as the season goes on, some of these teams that are always at the top of the standings, like the Tampa Bay Lightnings of the world, obviously the Panthers of the world.
Tampa Bay is falling off really hard.
Oh, absolutely they have. But like the Colorado Avalanche, the Golden Knights,
Right.
these teams that have always find
Yeah.
themselves at the top of things, I just feel like they're going to find a way.
Interesting. And, that makes sense. Like, you want to, like, betting odds, Montreal's lower than a lot of these teams because these teams have been doing it for a long time. Yeah, it's a hot take, though. So
Yeah, exactly. It's a
that's
good
what it's all
hot take.
about. That's what
Absolutely.
it's all about. And
It's a very good hot take.
I think this hot take isn't as hot as other hot takes I've had. I think, given the
I
start,
can agree with that. I can agree with that.
it's gonna be a battle, but the way they're playing right now, it's gonna come down in the last couple days. I think, like Utah looking really darn good, but for sure Avalanche. I think Pittsburgh's gonna regress. Winnipeg,
Yeah, they've had
Vegas,
their record actually is very interesting to the expectations
I know.
going into the season.
Justin Brazeau, man, like 7 goals or, something, or 5 goals.
That's very surprising.
I know.
It's second in the Metro right now.
It's gonna be interesting, and there's really the only 2 teams that are surprising are Utah and Pittsburgh. Eh?
I would say so.
I mean, Detroit's having a decent start, but we've been expecting them to be decent for years now. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you have you thought of a hot take now, buddy?
Yeah, I'll give you something. I'll say the Toronto Maple Leafs will not make the playoffs this year.
Wow. So
The
last
9-year
episode
streak,
was Oilers. This year,
Man, we're
or
just
this
seeing-
episode is Leafs.
we're just
and I'm
seeing-
that's what I said. I said the exact same thing
We're
when we
just
did
seeing
our
teams falling off.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing when we did the ranking the Canadian lineups, and I was in the same boat. I only had Montreal and Winnipeg, and look who are in a playoff spot, and look who's not. So, I really like that one. I think that one, honestly, I don't know how much is out of a hot take.
I just think, I think it's definitely they hold the record right now for longest streak to make the playoffs as a team. That's quite the hot take.
Right, they're gonna have to really bounce back, which I don't see that happening.
I do. This is why it's a hot take. I think the Maple Leafs will make the playoffs this year, but there's been a lot of talk recently, and already the Leafs' disappointment and question marks are coming up in the media. A lot that happens in playoff time because at the beginning of the season, they get the additions to replace Marner, but they're not living up to what they expected. And now people are saying, did they really get enough to replace the 100-point pace of Mitch Marner? No, they did not.
I've been saying that for months now.
I think a lot of people have.
You didn't replace him at all.
No, they didn't. You can't replace a 100-point guy.
Exactly.
That's a lot. That's too much.
You have to sign a 100-point guy or trade for a 100-point guy, not get 3 guys that hit more and are tougher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you trade for Huberdeau, but
yeah, I mean that'd be a good trade. I think Huberdeau to
sorry.
the. I think if Huberdeau goes to the Leafs, he could bring it back. He could turn the clock back.
I was making a joke.
I know, but it's a good idea, Jake.
I mean,
I like that from you.
I think they're. I don't know.
If you have Jonathan Huberdeau on the wing of Austin Matthews,
Okay.
Imagine Huberdeau could play both wings.
You're really going to talk about this
Yeah,
right now?
Huberdeau can play both wings. You have Huberdeau, Matthews, Nylander. That is a guaranteed 100-point season if he played all 82 on that line.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That would be the best line in hockey. And I still don't know if they'd make the playoffs, though.
I think they would. I actually still think they might find a way to squeak in there. But I don't think they'll be the dominant team like they were last year when they won.
No, and you know what's been interesting? Their streak of making it into the playoffs. There's never been a stretch where they're super good, like at 8-game win streak in any of those. So they have to do some work. Like, I don't think it's going to come in an 8-game win streak, but they're going to have a good run, a good string of games some point in the season to make up this ground, right? They only have, 3 wins, 4 wins?
4-4-1.
Like, they're 500 right now, so, or under 500. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes, but I'm very, very curious. I think we can both agree the Sens, they have the exact same record.
Yeah.
Will definitely not be making the playoffs after the looks we've seen.
I mean, at the beginning of the season, I'd say so, but
too,
I mean, the last 2 efforts from the Sens have been very good. I mean, question about Linus Ullmark, that was the biggest question after the first few games.
Yeah, he looks
If
good.
he's going to play like that for the entire season, there's no chance in hell they're making the playoffs, and there's no chance in heck they could pick Gavin McKenna because they got no draft pick. But after the last 2 games, it's looked pretty good. Dylan Cousins has had a really good start to the season. Obviously, Shane Pinto leads the league in goals. But no, Linus Ullmark has been great. He's only allowed 1 goal in his last 2 games. A win over Philadelphia, which is Philadelphia. But then a really big win just last night, as of the time of recording, 7-1 over the Washington Capitals. And that game it was a full 60-minute effort, which was really nice to see. Like, it finally looked like the Travis Green system of the defense first and the offense will come was in fruition. They held a really good team, the Washington Capitals, who is 6-3 in a very tight metropolitan division. By the way, I'm just looking at the standings. Yeah. We'll get to that anyways.
Yeah.
But they were
we're into what we're talking about.
Yeah,
now,
they were really able to shut them down, and I just liked what I saw. I think Brady will come up eventually. Obviously, Tim Stützle has got to step up here. He has not had really the ideal start to the season. Yeah. That's also been a theme for the last couple of years after he scored 90 and 22-23. He's been all right, but he's never been able to get back to that peak point that he's did back when he scored 90.
I think this is the true Tim Stützle. I think that 90-point season is just an outlier.
I don't know, man.
I think this is what you have to expect here on out now. I don't think he's going to be that guy. No offense, but and he doesn't have the pieces around him either to recreate that 90-point season unless Shane Pinto actually continues to play like Connor McDavid. I don't know. And, I mean, Nick Cousins was on a wing with Stützle.
He was last night,
That's ridiculous. Stützle will never put up 90 points with Nick Cousins on his wing.
But, okay, that was
and even Brady Tkachuk, I think.
That was an anomaly, though. He will not be a first
line.
Well,
Amadio was on the first line a couple days ago.
It's just a placeholder right now while Brady's out. And we'll see if Mr. Steve Stales makes a move.
He has to make more than one move at this point.
Get an
Their
elite
depth
winger.
is horrible, no offense.
It's not too bad if you look at other teams.
It's rough.
I don't think it's crazy bad, but we can agree to disagree. That's
all right. Well, it's gonna be a fun episode. We don't really have much planned because we didn't have much time to plan, so we're kind of just like we figured this episode to be quite entertaining if we just like snap it around like we do this all the time off camera or off, like not recording, just snap around about OHL, NHL, some PWHL, and we figured we'd just bring it to life over a microphone and see how it goes. I think it'd be pretty entertaining. It's gonna be really fun. I think for us, I want to start with, we've talked about this a lot, and will these young guys make this Olympic team? And I think we definitely have talked about it a lot. But now, after some games under the belt this year, what are we thinking Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini making this Olympic team? Both really good starts.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely in the conversation. But I just don't know if the age will be a factor. Like there's a lot of good Canadians this year who are making some very good runs. I think it will come down to the depth, and I think Team Canada will prioritize some of these older, more not veteran guys who are in their prime right now, like 29, 30, who are putting up good point seasons to play and be more trusted to play those depth roles on that fourth line. Because that's what they're looking for. Obviously, Connor Bedard or Macklin Celebrini probably won't break into the top 6 on Team Canada. There's too much star power currently. They could, but you're going to the Olympics for the first time in 14 years, something like that. You're going to want some guys who've been waiting their whole entire career to play in an Olympics, right? Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini will have several times to play for Team Canada on the biggest
We
stage.
got to still win, though.
Absolutely, but I think what the guy, it's not like you're not going to have Connor Bedard and oh no, we have to bring in Sam Reinhart to play the top 6.
Yeah.
Dude, Sam Reinhart's a great player.
I don't know. I think, I don't know if this is crazy to say, but I think there's no reason why Macklin Celebrini does not make this team.
I mean, he's a great player. I'm not saying he shouldn't make the team.
I think he could crack a top 6 role now. I don't know if that's crazy to say. He's looking really good, and he's playing on the second worst team in the entire league, and he's outmatched. Like, his team is outmatched every single game because they're so bad, and this guy still has 12 points.
That's true, but could it be because he's the only guy on this team? Someone's got to produce. Someone's got to put up points. Someone has to.
I don't think that's a factor. I think he's putting. Nobody could put up points if they really wanted to. You know what I mean? They could lose. They could be shut out every game.
I guess so, but
he's not the only player either. Like, they have Will Smith. He's doing really well on his wing, and William Eklund, and Misa's doing all right. I'm pretty sure Misa's there. He should be up there one day. Toffoli looks decent too. So, like, he's not the only player.
No.
Not the only threat.
No,
that's what you're trying to get at.
True, but Celebrini, this offense runs around Celebrini. Like, the offense is meant to give him the puck,
and I think,
let him work, or even shoot it, right? And he's going to get a lot of points doing that, which is good because, honestly, any other team, any other average team, put Macklin Celebrini on that team, he's still the main focus. He's a very good player. But especially on a team like the Sharks where they're really focusing on his developmental, and this is how just standard when you get a generational talent like Celebrini is.
Yeah.
This is the standard protocol. You give them the puck, you let them run the offense, and you let them do whatever the heck they want. Coach doesn't get mad because at the end of the day, the result doesn't matter because your team sucks and you're meant to get a good pick, right? So, not saying that he's a great player and he's going to be a fantastic player for years to come in the NHL. But if he does, I would bet he gets on the Olympic team over Connor Bedard.
Yes, I think so. I agree. Bedard isn't, the last couple games he's not been as good.
He played for, obviously, the men's team in the World Championship this year. And I think he's more well-versed to play a bottom 6 role just because of his skating. Super skillful guy. And he could be good on the defensive end.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I wouldn't think about too much about defense and that. I think Bedard probably is the same kind of thing. Celebrini, I think, would be more. I think Celebrini would be a better winger. Too.
I can agree with that.
I think he would be a better winger than Bedard would be, but I still think they'd both be pretty good.
No, they'd be great. No,
and if either of them make the team, they have to be. Celebrini needs to be probably on that second line winger, and I think he could. Like, they had Braden Point on that third line. Maybe, like, Mark Stone won't be in the top 6 this year. He might not even make it.
I think he's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, we all know he's not a good skater at all. He looks like he has bricks on his feet.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting for Mark Stone. I mean, he's injured right now. So,
he's injured.
Yeah, so that's another big thing too, right? So he's not going to have a lot of. We all know that when they're going to pick the Olympic roster, they're going to pick who's in form. And if you're injured, you can't have any form.
Right.
So there you go.
And there's going to be injuries too, I feel like. Oh, wait. Mark Stone's doing really well. What was I thinking of?
Really?
He has 13 points in 6 games. Oh, he's making this team.
Nice.
Never mind. So what was I thinking about? I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
My bad. I thought he was not doing well. It's the Mitch Marner effect, though, eh? That team is... Mitch Marner's making this team. Is this a hot take? I think Mitch Marner should be the captain.
That's a fair...
I'm just kidding. That was
the Golden Knights? Or
no,
Team
of
Canada?
Team Canada.
Okay.
No, not the Knights.
Yeah.
What? No, he doesn't deserve to be that. No, I was joking about that, but Mitch Marner will be top line left wing. It's going to be great. Ah, man. Mitch Marner's awesome. Yeah, I think Celebrini makes this team.
Yeah, I'd love that. For the dynamic offense that he brings and the excitement he would bring to this team. If you think about the USA, they're in this transition period where a lot of their older stars are obviously becoming older, becoming a little slower. Obviously, their skills are not in their prime, and we've seen this young wave of talent who's now like 23, 24, with your Caulfields, with your Hughes, with your Kellers, and this team is going to be super electric, right? They're going to be able to outskill you and find goals in creative ways to give them the lead. They're going to be really good with buying momentum and using it to their advantage. And how do you counteract that? You bring a bit of your own. A little bit of firepower with someone like Celebrini is that type of player. A young kid who grew up watching a little bit of even Connor McDavid at this point, if you think about it, right? These kids are now growing up watching Connor McDavid and replicating their game after him.
Yeah, and I think another thing that brings into this conversation, like one player that's not looked very good to start this year, who was on the team last year, Sam Bennett, like he probably... It's going to be tough. I'm very curious. It's going to be very curious where John Cooper and all these guys go with. Sam Bennett is not every... First of all, if you just look at the stat sheet, 2 points, 10 games, sure. But also a -9. But I don't watch every Florida Panthers game. But from my understanding, fans are not happy. He's not doing well this year. He's made a couple bad plays, apparently, from my understanding. So, like, he probably... It's going to be... I'm very curious. This is John Cooper dropped Sam Bennett. It was him that scored the goal.
It was.
Right?
He scored the tying goal.
Yes, like Brandon Hagel will make this team, no doubt. But like,
so I'll ask you this right now: if you had to make the decision today, is Sam Bennett on this roster?
No.
Okay.
No. But it's tough. Like for me, no. But how much do they value Sam Bennett as a rough and tough fourth liner?
I think he lives it day in, day out.
Like,
That's
I wonder,
the only thing. I think he during the Four Nations, he played that role to a T. And I get it. Fans are upset right now because their captain, Barkov, is out. Somebody needs to step up. Who is it? Sam Bennett. He was the second line. Well, no.
Should be Sam Reinhart and then Anton Lundell.
True. But I believe Sam Bennett is a center. He is. So what I'm saying is yes. Anyways, yes, Lundell needs to step up. Yes. Obviously, Reinhart needs to step up. But I think Sam Bennett is one of those players. Obviously, he's not a superstar, right? But he's one of those players that can be relied on day in, day out. And when your captain goes down, Reinhart already puts up the points, right? He's already a superstar. Lundell, yes, I think he's in the category with Sam Bennett. They need their centers to step up, and fans have been disappointed because he's had a very poor start to the season. But if I'm John Cooper...
I have something to suggest, but I think you might get it first. You go.
I think I value his Four Nations performance a lot.
Okay.
Just he provided, I think, a lot of dynamic things to this very skillful roster. He has a lot of traits. He's still skillful, but he has a lot of traits that are very hard to come by in the NHL.
Okay.
And I think he adds something to this Canada roster that is very hard to get, and other players who aren't as skillful as him, because he's still able to provide that extra punch power to get that big goal in big time moments.
I'm gonna contradict myself.
Okay.
Or not really contradict. I still think Macklin Celebrini will find his way on this roster.
Yeah.
But we look at Sam Bennett, and maybe to replace a Sam Bennett, you look towards a Tom Wilson, who's doing really well this year.
Yeah, Tom Wilson, he's a great start. I believe he leads the Washington Capitals in points.
Yeah, he's got 11 points. And it's not because of the points for Tom Wilson. He looks good, and you're gonna have him playing that Sam Bennett role. I think that's definitely gonna happen. I feel like if Sam Bennett doesn't, it's gonna be Tom Wilson will for sure be on this. Now you look to the roster. Like Cirelli, I think if maybe Celebrini takes Cirelli's spot, it's tough. Seth Jarvis.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Another player who did not make Four Nations, who will make this team, and he will take one of these spots that we're talking about that maybe Celebrini can fill, maybe Bennett could find again, is Nick Suzuki.
Okay.
Nick Suzuki will be on this team.
I thought you were going to say John Tavares.
No, I'm saying Nick Suzuki. We both agree he should, and he probably will be on this Olympic team based on last season, how we brought this team of players who weren't supposed to make the playoffs to a playoffs, and now with this team growing even more, are now at the top of the league this year.
It's hard. Yeah.
He will be on this team, and he will take one of these spots, Caleb. Yes, it's deep to think about, but it's true. There's a lot of players that did not make the Four Nations who are on the up right now.
Okay, my next thought.
And I like how we transitioned into a Team Canada show rather than the NHL standings.
Well, that's kind of what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
Travis Konechny.
He's a very good penalty killer.
Yeah.
And that's another one
But
of
that's
those.
Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki is PK1.
Right.
So maybe you have like Nick Suzuki can kind of take that Travis Konechny role.
And it's another
and
one
then
of those.
Celebrini takes a third line role
Yeah.
from whoever Sorelli.
And these players, they're superstars on their own team, but for Team Canada, they're utility players. They're players that can play any sort of position, plug and play. And that Travis Konechny, Nick Suzuki, I think Nick Suzuki's a better option than Travis Konechny, just because I think he has higher end talent.
So. Yeah.
He has higher end talent, and that's what
he's
you want.
a center too, so face-offs.
So dynamic. Can play anything. You put him on the wing, put him on the center, doesn't matter.
Now, it makes you wonder. I think, I don't know if this is crazy to say. If one of Mitch Marner, Braden Point, Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, or Connor McDavid get hurt and can't play, Macklin Celebrini will take that spot. I think he's just so dynamic that he could fill in the shoes of a Mitch Marner. You know what I mean? Like one of those. If one of those elite players are hurt, I think it would be Celebrini taking that top six role.
I don't hate that. I think it's a possibility for sure. Because you want somebody who is electric. Use the word dynamic. Right. He is. He's a spark plug that can kind of do anything you need. Yeah. He's a very all around good player. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to put somebody a bit older who has the veteran instincts to play maybe a bit more of a defensive role that you'd want on a third and fourth line, because at the Olympics, you're probably going to end up rolling four lines. Obviously, a bit more emphasis on the top lines, but you're not scared to throw out your four line at all, right? And you maybe even try to match it up with the top line, because these players on the fourth line are still good enough to play a shutdown role.
I don't remember last from the Four Nations, but I don't know if they would. But yeah, I don't know how much matching lines matters to them.
No,
I don't think it's an all-star team.
Exactly.
And it just depends. Or it could be an all-star team, or it can be a super well-rounded built team, which they're definitely going for super well-rounded built team. I just think, man, Celebrini's having such a good year. Give him a shot, and I think they will. But
what are your thoughts on somebody like? Sorry to cut you off. What are your thoughts on somebody like Mark Scheifele, who's having himself a great year? 12 points, 8 games.
Yeah.
And he's another one of those players, we talked about them before, of people who could make this lineup and take spots away from Celebrini. He's a great player, he is.
And he's on a much better team, too.
And he's older.
He is older.
Right?
It's tough. It's going to be tough. It's on his mind, Celebrini. It's definitely on Celebrini's mind, right?
I think he goes to the World Championship, part of it, to try to earn a spot here for the 2026 Olympics.
Yeah, 100%. There's too many good players.
That's the fun.
I wonder
of the
how,
NHL. That's the fun.
We focus I'm very curious. This doesn't really relate to this conversation, but we're having all these conversations about these players that could and these players that could be dropped. I'd love to know what USA's situation is and what fans would be thinking on their side. I wonder if they have the exact same situation as us, where who did bring in, who
they're so fun.
I know.
They're such a fun team.
I know, but yeah, this is tough. It's not Team Finland where you have to pick. There's only 12 forwards that you can pick from. Mm. It's really tough, and it's really fun. This is really fun. Mm. There's a lot of players. I'm glad John Tavares is not in the conversation anymore, because that was annoying.
Yeah, even though he actually is 9th in the league right now in points.
Yeah, he's
12 points.
That's pretty good.
9 games. That is very good, yes. For a guy his age and for the regression we saw a couple years ago, man, I think people were thinking he'd be dropped down to a 50-point guy, but no, he improved last year. Yeah. He'll probably hit at least 70 points this year.
Right.
So good for him. He's been quite stable ever since we saw that tight little drop off. And as you just mentioned, obviously losing 100 points, people have to step up and replace that 100 points, or at least 75% of the points, because just mathematically that's how it's going to work out. And he's been one of those guys to step up more than Poppy.
Yeah, he has. Austin Matthews sucks.
He is 22nd in the league in points.
Yeah, screw him. Should be 5th given what he should be doing.
True.
I'm going to move away from the forwards.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, this podcast has already turned into who's making the roster again, but I love that. We'll get back into NHL's talk. Mm-hmm. And we talked about it a little bit last week, but we've seen a couple more games now. Matthew Schaefer, he's making this team 100%.
100%.
I'm pretty sure.
That is very confident here, Caleb. 100% for Matthew Schaefer. Nothing in this world is 100%.
It is, unless he gets injured.
Man, I just think he's too young.
No.
And I love Matthew Schaefer. His story's great. His personality is great. He's great for the game. He is. And
he's big though. Like he's big and he's fast. And he's doing pretty well. The Islanders aren't even doing that horrible anymore. They're like 4-3-1. They did just lose to Philadelphia, which is funny. But they're somewhat decent, and this guy is just
he's a beast.
He's a beast.
Dude,
he is built.
There's been some clips going around. Like the clip I think of when I think of Matthew Schaefer is in the goal. It's his
back check.
Preseason back check. Yes.
On the very first game, I think.
This kid, he seems to do something like that every couple of games. And it's something every game. But like a true highlight, which just stands out. And you don't see that from a lot of these defenders, which is he just got this instinct of hustle and desperation in him in big moments to make that extra play, given that extra effort that maybe some players shake off because they already determined, okay, I'm going to obviously hustle to put in some effort, but Matthew Schaefer has another level in him, which a lot of players don't have, and it's special. It's really special, and that's what makes him an X factor. The only thing about making this team is, I get it, he's 6'2", point per game in the NHL right now. But he's 18 years old.
Does this change your mind a little bit? He's playing 20-plus minutes a night.
I knew that. Yeah, I think it's like 26 or something like that.
He played his NHL debut 26 minutes.
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't think he's topping out at 20. He's not playing 26 every night.
He could, though. He absolutely could.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
On that team, which I think that plays a factor.
Like, if he makes the team,
if he plays a solid 26 minutes on the New York Islanders, he can play a solid 16 minutes on Team Canada.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? He could plug and play with somebody like Colton Parayko. Mind you, I think Canada likes Canada likes his size. Or Travis Sanheim. Like, there was a couple defensemen who made the team last year who were, they were good defenders in the NHL.
Yeah.
Good players on their own team. But Matthew Schaefer is an X factor, right? Just like Morrissey, like Makar.
Yeah.
Do you need another one of those on your team?
I don't know if it's. I think.
Or do you want?
I think he brings enough to the. I think he brings enough to the table defensively. Like
you think
he's an X factor, but I think he's still really. He's a well-rounded player. He's still big. He's gonna throw the body. I think he's just. You don't even need to think about the X factor. I think he's just a solid defenseman.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Do you think, because what Team Canada looks at in the bottom pair defending is a stay-at-home guy who can play a two-way game, and I think so too. I do. I just think his age. I think his age is a factor. The fact that he was just drafted, obviously, and it's his first season in the NHL, and they just had this huge training camp. Obviously, he wasn't on the radar because he didn't even play a single game in the NHL yet. Now he has. It'd be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
Super interesting. It's a storyline.
And you could say, if he's on this team, they have to shelter him. I think that's also a bad argument. I don't think they need to shelter him.
No, you know what the thing is.
You know who he's playing with? He's playing with Scott Mayfield.
Yes, Caleb. Anybody who makes this team, you don't have to shelter because that's.
I know. I'm just bringing up that's somebody's argument. I would think.
No, if you have to shelter him, you don't let him make the team. No,
But you know what they had to do for the Four Nations? They had to shelter Travis Sanheim.
They brought him.
right?
He likes his
like,
size.
It's crazy.
Yes, you
They
do.
had to shelter him. Like
And that's
he
fair
played.
enough.
I don't. The last game, I'm pretty sure he only played like 12 minutes, and it was a decent overtime. Like the overtime was long. In 12 minutes, like I and you know what? Actually, now that I think about it more, it probably won't even be 16. It might be 14 minutes because Makar is gonna take a decent chunk.
Eat. He will eat and won't leave any leftovers.
Like, I think Matthew Schaefer already makes a bigger argument over Thomas Harley too.
Yes. Harley's an interesting factor too. I think. Well, obviously we all know he had people. I don't know if people knew what to expect from him when he joined the team, but he did very well. He definitely put his name out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and you know
did.
he's doing pretty well this year too.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be hard though. It's hard to do this, and I feel for John Cooper, and I think it's Doug Armstrong who's the GM or the manager. I don't know actually who it is, but I know John Cooper has a big say in it. It's gonna be tough.
Yes. Okay. Let's move the conversation. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. There's one position left, and I think it's an interesting conversation because one guy is making a big argument of why he should be on this team. Goaltending, Logan Thompson. People thinking last year, maybe was a bit of a luck charm. Maybe got a little bit lucky. But no, he has some of the best numbers in the league. Leads the league in save percentage. I believe top 3 in goals against average. He's doing it again.
He's keeping Washington afloat.
He is.
And you could say yada yada yada. They had some the most random players like come out of nowhere last year. I think a big reason why the Capitals were so good last year was because of him.
Oh, absolutely.
And this year he's holding them afloat. Like,
Yes,
there's a lot more pressure on his shoulders, I think.
He's played 6 games. He split time with Charlie Lindgren.
Yeah.
He's 5-1.
Yeah.
150 goals against average and a .938 save percentage. That is some impeccable numbers. And you're right. Well, to be a good team and to be in contention for the President's Trophy as they were last year, you have to have a good goalie. Think about it. Winnipeg won last year. Connor Hellebuck, right?
Okay.
Tampa won all those years. Vasilevsky.
I think we're on the same page here.
But
Does my question like, you think he's making this team
I think he should make the team.
starter?
I think it depends on how Binnington plays. I think Binnington has earned the right to start game 1 of the Olympics.
Okay.
But
because yes,
the thing about it is, I am more confident in going to a Logan Thompson than I am Aiden Hill any day of the week.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just Logan Thompson has never faced a team like this. Jordan Binnington has in the Four Nations.
No, I totally agree with you. He's earned the right to be the starter after the Four Nations. Yes.
Yeah.
He single-handedly kept us in that
But
overtime.
it's not going to be shocking if he loses the starting role. And
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
I agree.
Because goaltending has always been a skeptical issue for Team Canada. There is no, Jordan Binnington has earned the right to be the number 1 starter, but since his season performance is all right, he's a number 1 goalie in the NHL. He is.
Who? Jordan Binnington?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
He is.
Joel
But
Hofer's looked
he's
bad.
no superstar goalie in the NHL.
Right.
And so, yes, he's
Logan
earned the
Thompson
right.
is.
You could definitely argue that he's a superstar in the NHL.
Yeah, he's probably.
I mean,
he's
his
up there with
numbers.
Connor Hellebuck now. I
Absolutely.
think. Everybody knows about him too.
Yes.
So.
And so I think Jordan Binnington, yes, he's earned the right to be the number 1 starter on Canada, get the number 1 game. But if he has a bad game, he doesn't have the luxury of being someone like Connor Hellebuck. Hellebuck has a bad game, you go back to him the right next game. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Team USA has good goaltending depth, so they can make a switch and be confident. But if Connor Hellebuck was on this team, I'd start him every single game.
Yes.
If he was Canadian,
correct.
I would start him every single game.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. It took me a second.
Because the depth is not that
Yes.
good. But with a Logan Thompson on the team, he is someone reliable. Binnington has a bad game, you go right to him.
Yeah.
He has a good
100%.
game, you ride him out.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
That'd
I
be
think
good.
fun storyline too. I'm pretty sure Logan Thompson will be the first OUA hockey player to play in the
Yes,
Olympics.
that's such a cool story.
That is a crazy story. That's
Ow,
awesome.
I don't know about that. First OUA hockey player to play in the Olympics. I dare say there's probably a random bad country that barely snuck in there, someone from the OUA. That would be interesting to research. Be really interesting to research.
Who are the 3 that have made the NHL?
Ryan.
One was the Flames.
One was a Flame. Yeah.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It doesn't have to be in the NHL. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could literally just come straight from the OUA.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No.
Like Belarus.
Maybe.
If Belarus ever made the... I don't know if there's a lot of Belarus.
Joel Ward, Derek Ryan were the other 2.
There you go. Okay. Derek Ryan, yes.
Derek Ryan is not made. No. Oh, you know what?
What?
Maybe Joel Ward played in that 2018 or 2022 or the Winter Olympics was in
Yes.
NHL.
2018.
Crap. Do you think he might have? Actually, no. He retired too early. I don't know, man. I don't think he has, actually.
No, that's fine. Let's move on.
Let's move on. I think...
Who's your third? Thompson, Binnington,
Montembeault. No. Montembeault sucked.
Blackwood?
I think, I said Blackwood earlier. I think it's probably Blackwood. I haven't been following the Avs that much, but I think he's doing fine given their record. DB. Oh, he played for Elmira Sugar Kings. I did not know that. Shout out Elmira. Yeah, he has not played a game this year. He must be hurt. So I don't know. Who the frick is their goalie then? Scott Wedgwood.
Wedgwood. Yes, the 2 Woods.
Scott Wedgwood.
I mean, him
Miner
being
looked
injured is
fine.
not going to help his situation and get to the Olympic team. So
We were watching the Devils Avs game. Trey Miner looked fine.
watched
Maybe
a
he
little
could
bit
be
of
the.
yeah, Minor.
He is
No,
not. He's
he let in a pretty
Brandon
weak goal.
Manitoba. He could.
Let in a pretty weak goal.
Yeah, but you don't remember the ones you give up. You remember the ones that you save. That's what they say. No,
Quote
okay, you
Caleb
don't
Snyder.
understand. You
Quote
don't
Caleb.
understand
It's
that.
okay.
Never mind.
It's okay. It was a good attempt.
You only remember the ones that you let in, but never mind. All right.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's fire. All right, where do we want to go here? Let's talk about...
I have something to bring up.
Huh?
I have something to bring up.
Okay, go.
Let's talk about the leading scorers who are Canadian this year. Obviously, well, not obviously, if you don't know, Jack Eichel leads the NHL in points with 16. Caleb, don't search it up and don't search it up.
Second?
Second.
Is he Canadian?
This is actually wild. This is a very wild. And I want you to take
Please
a guess.
don't tell me it's Shane Pinto.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How many points?
15 points, 9 games. Somebody you would
I'm
never
not gonna
guess.
get
No,
this.
you're not. I'll give you the team. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The Utah Mammoth.
Jack McBain.
No.
Logan Cooley.
No.
Defense or
It's a
forward?
forward.
It's not Clayton Keller.
No, he's Canadian. He's Canadian.
Oh. I knew Arizona for the longest time.
It's wild. It is wild. This guy's name's up here, but I
Jordan
love it.
Schmaltz.
Close. His name's Nick.
Nick Schmaltz.
Schmaltz.
Oh, why did I think Jordan?
It's okay.
That's
That's how
Schmaltz, yes.
kind of irrelevant this guy is. He's not irrelevant, but like he's
Well, yeah, that's why.
he's not
That's why I
su-
went with Schmaltz
Yes.
next because he's relevant.
He's not a superstar in the league.
That's awesome.
Yes,
I did
he
not
is
know that.
Second in the league right now in points.
That's awesome.
Nick Schmaltz.
That's awesome.
Now my next question: does he make the Olympic team?
No.
Okay, thank you. I had to bring it up. I had to bring it up.
I was thinking, what's next? Is it gonna be a Lawson Krause's third or something?
Yeah.
I don't even. Is Lawson Krause even on the?
He
Utah?
is. Yes,
Is he doing well?
Where's the A? Here's the A.
Is he doing well?
He scored a couple goals.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing not the best.
That's awesome though.
France legend.
France legend. Oh yeah, shout out France. I didn't bring him up because of that, but yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about Sam Bennett earlier. We're both wearing Sam Bennett alumni stuff.
that's awesome.
Is that awesome?
Shout
Which is
out
the Sam
Sam.
Bennett podcast.
Sam Bennett.
Welcome to the Sam Bennett podcast, where we talk about everything Sam Bennett and everything Sam Bennett related.
Sam Bennett will be your guest next week.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sam Bennett, welcome to the Sam Bennett.
I wonder when we're gonna get our first guest. Jake.
I don't know. I don't have any insights.
Yes, you do.
No inside
Buddy.
information.
Okay.
Just kidding. We'll have a
I'm
guest soon.
gonna get a guest before you will.
Who?
I don't know.
Thank
but at this rate, I'll try harder and get somebody.
Next week we are having a guest on the show.
Really?
Yes.
Who?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Okay, that's great.
We will have a guest on the show next week, though.
For real?
I'll make it happen.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You say that every week.
Here, I'll text him right now.
You'll text him. Who?
Okay, tell
Gavin Betts? Better be Gavin Betts.
I'll do it after the show. We'll
That's
do
a
that.
good,
Let's keep
good
talking.
call. Good call. Yeah, we don't want just
Gavin Betts. I
type.
could actually get Gavin
Get
Betts.
Gavin
on the
Betts
show.
on first.
With him? Or let me get him on first.
No, let's get double.
Both? Or
Yeah.
those two different episodes?
No, double.
Okay.
Actually,
guess it would make
I don't
him-
know. I don't know who the other one you're talking about is.
Yes, you do. We're on the same page here. Come on. now.
Jacob Battaglia.
No, don't say a name out loud.
Fudge.
You know who we're talking about. My
No.
guy. My guy.
You have like 4.
No, my OG guy.
Oh yeah, Oshawa General.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
We'll get him for sure.
Yeah. Well, ask him
He's
what's
the
it
lock.
like. What's
He's
it
the
like
lock.
to? I don't know if I.
Hey,
Can
no,
say
I
this.
actually think Gavin Betts will go.
Come on. He'll come on.
I think he would come on, yes.
Okay. Let's do it.
He
then.
actually, so, let me
Just
tell
say the whole
Okay,
story
so
now because
my
people,
family,
we've
yes.
kept people on edge. They don't understand
I know.
because
So my family are
Yeah.
billets for the Kingston Frontenacs. We currently have Robin Kuzma living at my house. But last year we
American?
had Lucas Moore, stud defenseman for the Kingston Frontenacs. He's a beauty. So he will definitely come on the show.
yeah.
And we're thinking next week. But Gavin Betts also plays in that Kingston team. And we think
I think
I think Gavin Betts would go. And
I-
actually, here's the thing: my cousin plays. He's a AA goalie,
yeah.
and Lucas asked. My mom asked. It was Robin who did it. Okay. Anyways, my mom asked Robin, who lives in my house,
I don't think I've heard this.
if he can ask Gavin Betts to come to my cousin's hockey game and talk to the team. And Gavin Betts said yes right away.
That's awesome.
He is going
Okay.
soon, within the next
Yeah,
week, to
okay.
drive. I think my cousin plays about an hour from my house, drive an hour away, and
To-
meet a kid's hockey team he's never met before. Seems like an outgoing dude.
He should be. He sounds like a Canadian man.
All right, yeah. So Gavin Betts,
Okay,
potential on the
that's
show.
awesome.
No, let's do it.
Yeah, we.
Gavin Betts,
I
if
feel
you're
like
listening,
every time
come
we
on the
say
show. Come on the show.
every time we bring up someone, it never happens.
It's okay.
So, it's resting on your shoulders again.
Nick Schmaltz, come on the show.
Nick Schmaltz. Shout out Nick Schmaltz. I would love to have Nick Schmaltz. Okay, I have a good question. I have an answer to it as well.
Yes.
On the Kingston Frontenacs, who would be the best interview? Because I know who my answer is.
Ooh, best interview.
Yeah. Actually, you might. Okay, mine is Malik McGowan. I think he'd be so
He'd
electric.
be good. No, he's too quiet. He's
He's
a quiet
too quiet.
kid. He's a quiet kid. Yeah.
So then never mind. I think it'd still be funny.
He would be.
I think he'd be a funny guy.
I don't know. I think he would be too. But I think I've heard he's quiet.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get away from that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
That's funny. I'll say frick. Give me Tyler Hopkins. Why not?
Tyler, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Okay, fine.
That'd be hard.
Okay.
That'd be hard to do one.
Well, then
No,
I-
I would do it, but like
Give me Gavin Betts.
it'd be harder to make questions because do you think if we had him on, he would like think if I made a funny Leafs question, like downgrading them or like making them look bad? Do you think
Yes.
he'd like
You
that?
can't do that. He's drafted by the Leafs.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be so rude.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back to hockey talk.
Yeah,
We're
well,
talking hockey.
NHL talk. So
Yes.
here's my next question.
Yes, I'm listening.
If you could pick one NHL player to interview, who would it be?
Well, Canadian, of course.
Yeah, but like who? And don't say Connor McDavid because that would be a really boring interview.
Yes, it
it
would.
would be really boring.
I'll say Brad Marchand.
That is a good one. I never thought
Yes.
about him.
Thank you.
I only say my answer, and the only reason I thought about this was my answer would be Macklin Celebrini after the first time I ever watched a Spit and Chicklets clip or anything. It was with him and Will Smith. He is an electric guy.
Yes.
And frickin' the Judy video.
Yes, that was good.
Judy Jubilee. This guy's an electric guy.
Yes, he
He'd
is.
be
Well,
awesome
a
to
lot
come
of these
in.
Canadian young guys are. Look at Matthew Schaefer. He seems like he seems like a
Bedard,
funny
though.
guy.
Yeah, Schaefer is funny.
Dude, I think Bedsy's got a hidden identity. Like that he's actually he hides his personality. I remember there's an Instagram live and he was just talking football.
Really?
And this dude was just going out. He's like,
you know what's like he hides some stuff. Like it's crazy.
But a lot of these top players do.
Yeah,
a lot of them do.
It's crazy. We found from a TSN interview that he was black until 15.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty wild.
That's pretty wild. But yeah, I don't know. I think he'd not be a fun interview. I don't think Bedard would be a fun
Brad
interview.
Marchand, come on the show.
And I think we have to just like, we don't even do much hockey talk. We just like snap it around, you know?
Yeah, with Macklin celebrating.
Yeah, I think he would love that.
I think he probably would.
We gotta, our identity needs to be not all hockey. It needs to be like having fun so we get more people. And then one of these players said, oh yeah, I just did an interview with these guys. They're great, super funny. Didn't talk any hockey. It was great. Yeah. I think that's the best way to go about it.
Okay. I mean,
you heard it here first. Kevin
that
Betts.
could go terribly wrong. Said, yeah, these guys know nothing about it. I came on this hockey podcast and they didn't even talk hockey once.
No, but that'd be funny. I think they'd rather talk about like Fortnite. Like, come on. We can talk about
you think Macklin Celebrity plays Fortnite? I mean, I hope so. That'd be awesome if he played Fortnite.
Yeah, I can't.
He definitely plays a game. Patty Laine. Get Patty Laine on the podcast and we'll talk about Fortnite.
How good is Patrick Laine's English?
He's really good.
He's good?
Very good, yes.
That'd be fun.
He's fluent easily.
But he's not Canadian, though.
No, but he speaks perfectly fine. You can understand him like me and you.
Awesome.
He's good English.
Awesome. That's sick. Okay. Moving on. What's one Canadian team that you think, how do I describe this question?
I don't know, I'm waiting.
Which Canadian team will have the best chances to get Gavin McKenna after this year?
Oh, come on. You're literally just leading me into the jersey you're wearing.
Yeah.
This is a purposely
But
placed
hold on, you got to think about it.
Yes, I'm listening.
Gavin McKenna.
Yes.
Maybe he goes fourth in this draft, so maybe it's like the Leafs get him.
Don't be dumb. Don't be dummy. It is the Calgary Flames. They have the best chance. Congratulations. You got me to mention the Calgary Flames. That's what you wanted.
I think as a Flames fan, assuming this is how the season's going to go like this, and we all hope it does. If they do not win, if they do not win the draft lottery, they might just will never be good again.
I mean, you'll get a good player, but it won't be Gavin McKenna.
No, and this player, we need, as a fan base, we need
a poster boy.
We need that, and we need somebody that'll just come in the lineup right away.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy to say. I think we just need...
Sorry, I was thinking about the depth of this draft and who could go in the lineup right away.
No. Do you think Svenberg would play right away?
I can see him going back to Sweden for another year.
I don't know.
But what about someone a bit bigger, like Belches? If you guys, let's say he slipped to 7 or 6.
I don't know. I don't think he's good.
He's big.
Like it won't be, Verhoff will not play in the first year, I don't think.
No, he'll go back to
not on the Flames team. He will not start right after the draft. As a fan base, it'd be really, really cool.
Rubrick's a big guy too. He's gonna go top 5.
Is he defense?
No, he's a forward.
Yeah, he's a forward. Oh, why did I think he was a defense?
He's a forward. He's really good.
No, but McKenna's just...
I know, that's who you want, and that's who you guys deserve. Yeah. You guys do deserve him.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, right now you're fighting the Sharks for last in the West, so last in the league, actually. They're doing a great job, too.
I still have the Sharks. I still have the Sharks making the playoffs.
Man, if the Sharks get the first overall pick this year, actually, I don't think I would like it.
No, it'd be bad.
It'd be bad. For the league, it'd be bad.
As a Flames fan?
For the league,
it
would be bad.
I know.
There's too much talent on that team.
Yeah, because you could have. Listen to this. Listen to this first line. Gavin McKenna on your left wing. Macklin Celebrini center. Will Smith, right wing.
Yeah, Misa on your second line.
And then Misa's your second line center.
And Sam Dickinson's your top line.
And you have William Eklund as your Eklund is your worst top 6 forward.
Yeah.
That is a joke.
It's insane, man.
That's so stupid.
Like, this team's gonna be good. This team should be all right.
They've already won 2 cups in 2030 and 2031.
Yeah, you could mark it down. Yeah. Right after the Habs win a couple of cups, too.
Yeah. It'll be Habs in 28, 29. And then we'll give
maybe the Flames with Gavin McKenna in 32, 32,
No,
32?
no,
32?
the Sharks will have McKenna.
Oh, yes.
So it'll be the Minnesota Wild.
I think the Buffalo Sabres finally get one.
Sabres,
Yeah, there you go. Sabres finally get one.
Yeah, Buffalo Sabres. Man.
Can you believe, man, in 25 years,
Yeah.
this league is going to be flipped. I mean, do you remember, like, when the Edmonton Oilers were the basement team for so many years?
Yeah, and it still isn't
I
worked
remember,
out for
like,
them.
we grew up on that, and I know you're a Flames fan, so you just always have high doubt for the Oilers. But I remember, like, dude, the Oilers were just the toilet bowl of the league for so many years.
Yeah.
I mean, so
And
were the
it still
Sabres, but the
worked
funny
out.
fact about it is they're still one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
They're finally getting a little bit up, hopefully. But, man, like, growing up with the Blackhawks and the Kings always on top, like, that's
Bruins.
just, like, it, like, implements in your brain how good these teams
Penguins.
always are.
Yeah.
Like, the Penguins, yes.
Penguins, Bruins.
And now to see the league
Sharks.
flipped on its head, sometimes I just take a step back and I just look at it like,
Yeah. That's just how it works, though.
yeah.
You
But
have your time up
and
and
in
you have your time
25
down.
years, league's gonna be totally different.
From today.
Yes.
Yes.
gonna be
Well,
s- A lot of these players are gonna be retired. Dude,
yeah,
all
Gavin
players
McKenna
can't-
will be retired
Gonna
by
be
then.
retired, yeah.
Yes.
It's insane. It's insane to think about.
Schaefer might be around.
He's playing 25 years in the
Yeah,
NHL.
42. I mean, Marchand's contract's until 42, so it's not like
43 actually.
43. It's
Yeah.
not like they can't do it. Jaromir Jagr played until he's 50 where he's still playing, and he's like 6 years old on Czech League.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know, but Matthew Schaefer, I don't think will be a very good defenseman when he's 42 years old.
Yeah. I don't know. You don't know.
I guess I don't know.
You don't know. 25 years from now, the game could totally change. Maybe there's a whole new rule. There's like you can have 3 defensemen on the ice. 6 players, 6v6. You never know. And then you need more defense.
True. A total rule change.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I think 25 years from now, offsides will be abolished.
Okay.
There's a lot going to be different, so I don't know. Shootouts will be abolished by then.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be nice.
Icing,
Gone.
it might be gone.
See ya, icing.
They need to get rid of icing.
I don't. Wait, why? I like icing.
Stupid.
It's not stupid at all.
It's stupid.
I don't think it is. Stops teams from just firing
Yeah,
it down the
I
ice when
guess.
tired.
Yeah, I guess.
Punishes them, right? Like I think it's.
I don't know. I think offsides there will be abolished. There will be an over and back rule in OT. You can't go.
Oh
You
yes,
can't
yes,
go
I
out.
can agree with that.
That will be soon, hopefully.
Like, do you think past the red line or past the blue line?
Blue line.
But if the puck sneaks back out the blue
Okay,
line, like,
it could be red line. It could be red line if offsides are banished or abolished.
I just don't think offsides will get abolished.
Offsides are stupid.
But then just what
It creates more. It
Teams
could
could just
get,
cherry pick down there. It'd be kind of
yeah. It would make it more interesting
I don't know, man.
because it would be a 5-on-4 chance for the other team. They don't score, then it'll
No.
just be more offense, and then it makes your defense have to be more reliable.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I do not know.
I don't know.
Be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. There's gonna be a lot of different rule changes, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. NHL talk again. Who do we want to talk? Let's talk about
Let's talk about.
the Sabres, or not the Oilers.
Yeah, I was about to say the same exact thing. The Edmonton
The
Oilers.
Oilers.
500 right now.
They stink.
They're
man.
perfectly fine. They're
They're
500
under
right
500. They're a game under 500.
now. No, they're 500. That's
They have
5.
4 wins.
Points
4
percentage?
wins, 5 losses.
That's a 500 point percentage
no.
right there.
That
4-4 and
the
1.
OT loss is a
4-4-1. That is 500 to a T.
OT is a loss.
I know it is, but
OT loss
but
is a loss.
The definition of 500 is what they are right
OT loss is a loss, buddy.
now. But the definition they are right now is 500. They're the
No,
500
it's
point
not.
percentage. Yes, they are.
But it's 500. It's just 500 based on
No,
wins and losses.
yeah, it's in the NHL. You get a
NHL's
point.
Stupid.
You get a point
that
for
will be
OT
abolished
loss.
in the next 25 years.
And then if it is, guess what? They'll be under 500. But as it stands right now, they are 500 in the NHL.
Okay, fine, whatever.
They are 500 in the NHL.
Okay, they have a goal. Their goals for and goals against are exactly at 25.
Are you sure? I have them as a -2, 26
Oh,
goals.
never mind.
Yeah,
I'll look it
28.
up. I'll look at the Blue
-2.
Jackets.
Yeah, they're -2, which for a team that's supposed to be driven
That's
on offense,
embarrassing. That's really
it
embarrassing.
is, man. It just maybe the thing is they have. No, their numbers are pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
Man, it's the same theme though. It's the same theme we've seen the last 2 years from the Edmonton Oilers. bad starts, but they always turn it around. They always do.
Yeah, McDavid's been lackluster. Only one goal.
He's still a point
But
per
still
game.
has 10
Still a point
points.
per game. Yeah.
It's crazy. You can't ask for much more.
I mean, yeah, you can. Him to put the puck in the back of the net. Yes, you can. It's Connor McDavid.
I don't know. I mean,
Got to put the puck in the back of the net to be good in this league, and he's the best player in the league. Put the puck in the net.
I'm glad Isaac Howard looks bad after all the glazing he got after not playing a single NHL game. Oh, look, he sucks. So he's not good.
He's still young, man.
Mangiapane looks good, though. 4 points, 9 games.
Yeah, he's
playing really good. He's throwing the body.
You know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know. Obviously, you know who Mangiapane was before that whole World Championship jump. That's when I got his name on the paper, and I was like, he went to Washington.
35.
Didn't play very well.
No, he didn't play. He didn't play very well the year before he went to Washington too.
No, exactly. So. But look at him now. I'm glad. It's good. Good for him. He's also getting minutes now. Like on a lot less depth on this Oilers team than there was in the Washington Capitals.
It's just a 2-man team. That's all it is. Nugent Hopkins looks really good though.
He does. Yeah, he does.
So a 3-man team, I'll say. I'll throw him back in the conversation.
No Bouch.
No,
I know your thoughts on Bouchard.
No.
Heck no.
Heck no. What do we do if Bouchard makes a team and Schaefer doesn't make the team?
I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to leave that for you to rampage because I know you will rampage, and that's okay. It's okay, Kel.
I think Jake Wallman has a better chance. I think he's American, but
I don't know about that, actually. That's a good question if Jake Wallman is.
He is Canadian, actually.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, yeah.
Nice. So,
There you go.
I think Jake Wallman has a higher chance to make Team Canada than Evan Bouchard.
Yeah, quote it. There you go.
So, it's awesome. All right. They suck. I don't really know. There's not much to say. They just look bad. They need a goalie.
They've always needed a goalie, though, but they always figured it out. So I actually did say, say last week they won't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
But I don't know if that's true. So
we'll see.
It's so early on, man. This is always how the NHL season.
Not.
This is always how the NHL season starts, Caleb.
No,
you know it too.
No,
teams get the hot starts and then they back down, and teams who are always find a way to be good are good.
No, it's not early. I think this is.
I mean, it's pretty. That's the definition of early. They've only played 10 games.
That's 1/8 of the season right there.
Yeah, 1/8.
Yeah, that is.
There's still
a lot.
7/8 to go.
That is a lot of games.
I don't know.
We've talked about Montreal. We talked a little bit about Winnipeg. Winnipeg looks good.
We talked about the Leafs. We talked about the Leafs.
We did. We talked Sens. We talked Flames. We talked about every team.
Canucks. Vancouver Canucks. We haven't talked about.
That's the most predictable thing to happen.
Yes.
I think.
25th in the league, 4-5.
They're under 500.
They are under 500. Yes, they're 4-5.
Just like the Oilers.
0.444 point percentage. -3 in goal differential, and they have lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah. There's not much to look into them. They're not a good roster at all, and
no, they're not crazy deep.
Very.
They just actually had some injuries too. Well, a couple players did go down.
Really.
Lekaramaki is out.
Okay.
Which kind of hurts that young rookie's career. I really like.
He's a good player.
World Junior
legend.
That's the man. He lit up for Sweden for so many years.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple players. Oh,
Connor Garland looks really good.
Connor Garland looks really good.
Kiefer Sherwood, four goals.
Yes,
he's awesome. Connor Garland, though.
I think Connor Garland might be one of the most underrated players in the league.
I don't think he's overrated.
No, okay. I didn't mean to say that. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the league.
Really?
I do. Watching this kid, he's undersized.
Yeah, nobody talks about him.
No,
yeah,
Garland's
100%.
undersized, and he's so skillful. He also finds himself right in the right spot to put the puck in the back of the net so often.
It's crazy
he's
to
really
see.
Good.
Yeah, it's crazy to see he's still sticking around with this team too.
Yeah, and he should.
I don't think anybody expected this, and how well he's done over the years with that OEL trade. Like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy for him too.
Yeah,
it's a good
piece. It's a good piece. It's just unfortunate that and Patterson's even doing well. It's just really unfortunate they just don't have no depth. Brock Besser looks not good.
No, and you know what?
He's been hurt too. So.
Before their 3-game losing streak, they were 4-2.
Yeah,
which is pretty good numbers. Their goaltending was good to start the season.
Yeah,
Demko, Lankinen looked good. Just a bad stretch of games.
Right.
Just a bad stretch.
Yeah, they got some.
Got some things to figure out for sure.
Yeah, it's just there's not much you look at for scoring.
Mm-hmm.
They just have two forwards, and then you got Quinn Hughes.
Yeah.
There's not. You can't really look for any other answers. Like Kiefer Sherwood, as much as I glaze him, he's not that good. Max Sassen's been a cool story. I think this is his first season. Oh no, second season. But he's got 3 goals in 6 games. The one goal he scored the other night was pretty yucky. I can't describe it because I don't really remember, but I remember watching it. They play tonight too, so we'll be watching.
We will. It will be a good game. 2 teams that need a win. That could use a win. More Oilers than Canucks, but
No, more Canucks than Oilers.
I mean, the Oilers could use a win much more than the Canucks, just based on expectations. Let's talk a different team.
Yeah.
Not a Canadian team, but a team I want to mention because they are 30th out of 32 right now.
Right.
Any guesses? Don't look, that's cheating.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
It is the Tampa Bay Lightning, you cheater.
No, I just knew.
The Lightning are 2-4-2.
Yeah,
Not pretty, especially for a team that has high expectations because of how much success they've had in the 2020s. But, Caleb, my question for you is it finally time to flip the page on all these old players?
On the Lightning?
Yes. Or do
Who
they
are we
still
talking? Who old players?
Hedman's getting older. Vasilevsky's getting older. Kucherov's still great. But McDonough has always been a very good defenseman.
No,
They're still holding on to this core of players that won them the 2020.
I don't think so.
But are they finally leaving their primes? And this team's...
I don't think they ever relied. They never relied on Hedman.
Man, that's their defense, but that's their captain right there.
I know, but like, how much do they really rely on him?
I mean, who else is gonna? I mean, they have a decent decor.
Yeah, and then Vasilevsky, I don't even know. I don't have their stats or numbers pulled up, but this is kind of what you expect from Vasilevsky now. I feel like a more average season. I don't think he's ever gonna pull back the page and have a Vezina type. What is it? What is Vasilevsky at? Do you have his numbers?
I'm looking for them right now.
But the other thing,
I mean,
like Kucherov is still good. They have Gensel now.
They do, yes. They're good. Like, they have pieces. Also, Victor Hedman's had a decent season. He leads the team in assists.
So I think it's just maybe I don't really follow the Lightning, but my guess is a little bit of bad luck. Who's their backup goalie?
McIntyre?
Okay.
A couple of years ago. That was like maybe last year, though. They are currently actually playing right now.
Are they winning?
Up 1-0 against the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, so maybe this is their game, redemption game.
Yeah,
Come
maybe.
back and they're a new team. I don't know. I think they're going to be fine. I don't know. Oilers a few years ago were in the exact same situation.
Yes, their backup is Johansson.
Okay.
And he actually he leads the team in goals against average, save percentage, and wins.
Huh. So Vasilevsky's not having a good year. What is Vasilevsky at?
Andre Vasilevsky. Oh, wow.
He sucks.
This is not good.
Yeah, he sucks.
5 games played for Andre Vasilevsky. No wins.
What's his numbers, though?
3.41.
3.41, okay.
And a .885.
Yeah, okay, so he's not that good. Not good.
No.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
I think
Johansson has both their wins.
I did see somebody saying, do they fire John Cooper? That's tough because like the Oilers were in the exact same situation. Fired the coach and went on a ridiculously good
Question.
run. Yeah.
Does a team maybe like the Oilers? If John Cooper becomes on the market, man, he comes with it.
I don't think he goes to the Oilers.
No, but does a team fire their coach?
Yes.
To pick him up?
100%.
Absolutely. But
there could be a lot of there's gonna be
a lot of teams
better. Yes,
like,
that will go for him right
like
away.
I could see the Oilers maybe. I mean, Chris Knobloch's
but
not
maybe
that bad.
I don't know. Maybe John Cooper's done. He can make a lot of money. Maybe he wants to just be a G. Maybe he just wants to be an advisor.
Get him on the broadcast.
Get him
Broadcasting crew.
Yeah,
he can do a good job with that.
I mean, if he wants to keep making money, he's got to be a head coach. There's a few teams out there, like if I'm the Flames, you immediately fire your coach. If you're the Sharks.
What about the Dallas Stars, who just got rid of their coach and are not having the greatest start to the year?
Yeah, who's their coach again? He's a horrible coach. I can't remember. Is it Glenn Goldson?
I don't remember off the top of my head. But the Stars are currently 17th in the league, 4-3-1.
Yeah, Glenn Goldson. Yes. Boston. Yes. St. Louis. No. Minnesota. Who is Minnesota's head coach? I think I think a lot of teams. I think a lot of teams would do it in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. Like, even if you're rebuilding like the Sharks, like, I think having him around now, I would totally pull the trigger. I know they just hired a new coach, and he kind of stinks too, apparently. So
I can see them missing a while doing it. They're not having a good year so far.
No, I would.
5-1.
If they really want to they want a chance to make this roster win, it's gonna have to be a new coach. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have to be John Cooper. Yeah, I think John Cooper might. He'll be fired and it won't even be a day. And
do you think it's so hard to fire him?
It's the same thing with Jim Montgomery.
Do you think it's hard to fire him though? Because he's been there for so long.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is really hard.
And then you're also nervous that it's not his fault.
It's not even his fault. No, it's not. It's not his fault, but like, I don't think you consider it I think you just say you got to make a change, or you don't fit our roster. Like, you don't fit the direction anymore. Mm-hmm. But I feel like the Tampa Bay head coach. I feel like a head coach change for the Lightning's not going to change how they're doing. I think if anybody's going to dig out of the mess they've made, it's going to be him as the coach. Is that crazy to say?
No, it's not crazy to say.
I think that's just how it's going to have to roll. But I don't know. I don't know, man. The Rangers are terrible too again.
Yeah.
Even like a Rangers who just
the
Rangers who just the Rangers just hired Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yikes. They're screwed. I don't know, but I would pick them up in a heartbeat, and I'm pretty sure people would definitely fire.
Oh, they would. Yeah. It's kind of like was it Jim Montgomery to the Blues? Montgomery. Yes.
He lasted not even a day, and he's picked up. And they hired a coach that season off too. They hired him and fired him and really early.
Yeah.
So, hey, and you know what? It worked out in the end. They went on a crazy good winning streak last year.
They did. Made the playoffs. And that roster sucks, and you can see it now, but yikes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It works, though. It's just ridiculous. Coaching changes are big in the game now. There's so much turnover because it just... I think they happen maybe too much.
It does, but it usually works. Usually fires up a team.
It does. True.
Which is unfortunate because it really shouldn't.
But that's how the game's played nowadays.
Yeah, that's how the game's played.
It's okay.
Well, I think we're getting close to wrapping up the conversation. We got to get out of here soon. Mm-hmm. Pretty good episode. I think that was good. I really enjoyed that. I think it'd be really entertaining.
Yeah, we went around to a lot of different topics. We talked about, stats leaders. We obviously dipped into every Canadian team so far throughout the first 2 weeks. Lots of Team Canada talk, which is always the point of the podcast. We're a Canadian hockey podcast, so we always have to talk about Team Canada. Always. Any other final thoughts, Caleb, about today's episode?
Final thoughts. Not really, if we're going to be honest. We covered a lot. I think in my head, the mental checklist, we covered almost everything I wanted to talk about. We hit every Canadian team too, which is nice. Next week, assuming we don't have a Kingston Frontenac on the pod, we probably will go back to PEWHL. Or there's this... Apparently there was supposed to be a roster that came out for this CHL U.S. National Development Team Challenge thing that we might talk about. Also, they made some changes to the World Junior Camp, so that's something we could touch on too that you folks could listen into. They're doing it in Niagara Falls, and they're basically butchering or cutting a lot of the stuff they did last year. So I don't know if that plays a factor.
We should go to the camp.
Huh? We could.
We should go.
We could. I accept it's in December.
That'd be
so.
We'll be out.
There will be no OUA or U Sports game anymore. So I don't know.
Oh,
some change.
sucks.
They've made some changes to their camp, and I think that'll be something we can touch on. Warning the viewers now or listeners, there's like a 5% chance that we actually have somebody on next week because knowing Jacob Ewing. But
no, I'd give it about 25.
Yeah, it's very low. 25% for you is 5% for me. All right. That was a good episode.
Yes, look forward to the episode next week. We keep rolling. PWHL starting up next month as well. I believe around November 15th will be the first games. So hockey's back. Hockey's back and going to be glowing at all of its glory. It'll be fun. Both leagues are going to be up and going. Olympics on the watch for February. As always, thank you for watching. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of the main socials at True North Ice. We're trying to grind. Caleb's doing a great job putting some clips up, and we're getting some spicy comments. So if you have anything you'd like to say, let us know, because Caleb Snyder will clap back at you. Okay? As always, thank you for watching. I've been Jacob Ewing. As always, joined by Caleb Snyder. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.